All right, so settling into this day's breathing practice, breathing exercises, and just starting by sitting comfortably and finding that position that you feel comfortable with. Maybe it's sitting down with your back upright, maybe it's just lying down and relaxing, finding that ideal position for your body to go inward and allow your eyes to slowly close. And start just by noticing as you close your eyes what's happening inside. How am I feeling today? Do I notice any sensations in my body? Any contractions? Do I notice something that feels good to me, that I'm happy about? Just really noticing where I am before I start this practice, without judgment, without trying to change it, just checking in. Oh, yeah, this is where I am right now. And also checking in with the breath. How is my breath right now? Maybe it's really easy to notice and to feel that my breath is shallow or my breath is deep or I feel good about my breath. And maybe it's not as easy to notice it. And I just start to make this connection with my breath and feel the quality of my breath. And I'm gonna start just by slowing down the breath. And that's always the first thing we're gonna do is change the pace of the breath. And that already changes a lot. So I'm gonna breathe in through my nose and slow it down. I'm not gonna make it deeper or put effort into it. I'm just gonna slow it down. Take a longer breath in, pause for a short moment, and breathe out through the mouth. As I breathe out, I can add a little bit of relaxation, just like a letting go. And I'm slowing down a little bit more, breathing in through my nose, pausing, breathing out through my mouth, and relaxing a little bit more. Breathing in a little bit more slowly, pausing, also without effort, and breathing out, relaxing. And I'm gonna take my next breath into the center of my chest. So I'm just breathing to a certain area in my body. So I take the breath in through my nose to the center of my chest, to my heart center. And I pause and I just feel that area, the presence in the center of my chest. And I breathe out and relax. Breathing into the center of my chest. Pausing, feeling the center of my chest. And breathing out and relaxing. Breathing into the center of my chest. Pausing and breathing out and relaxing. And now breathing into my upper abdomen, my solar plexus area, and bringing the breath into that area of my body. So breathing in to my upper abdomen, pausing, feeling the presence of this area, and breathing out and relaxing. Breathing into my solar plexus, pausing, feeling this part of my body, receiving the breath, and breathing out and relaxing. And I'm going to start focusing on the breath as an instrument of renewal. So I'm bringing in new energy to my solar plexus, and I'm pausing, allowing new energy to be received, to enter into my solar plexus. And when I breathe out, I let out something old. So there's this process of renewal happening. And maybe it helps to breathe in light or a certain color that feels that it's new, that it brings renewal. So I might be breathing in this light into my solar plexus. And when I pause, I feel it entering into my system, into my solar plexus, replacing the old. And I breathe out and I allow the old to be released as I breathe out. And it's kind of like my breath is doing a detox. So I'm doing a detox of energy, bringing in new, releasing the old, and just by using my imagination and my breath to do this process. And now I'm going to breathe into my entire body as if it's one organ. I'm going to breathe in a renewing light. Maybe it has a color. When I pause, I feel it enter into my entire body. And when I breathe out, I feel my entire body is releasing the old, the toxins, anything that doesn't serve it anymore. Breathing in a renewing light, something new, fresh. Pausing. In the pause, this exchange happens. The new enters, and when I breathe out, the old, the toxins, anything I don't need can slowly be released with the breath. And I'm going to check if there's another organ in my body that feels like it needs some renewing light. Maybe it's my liver, or my kidneys, or my colon, or my blood system, or my nervous system. So I can do this renewing breath to any part of my body that might need it right now. So just tuning in, feeling what's the organ or the system that needs renewing breath. And I'm going to breathe in this renewing light into this part of my body. Gonna pause, allow the new light to enter, to sink in, to be digested, and breathe out all the toxins, letting out the old. Breathing in renewing light. Pausing in the organ, feeling it being renewed, allowing the new light to enter, sink in. Breathing out any toxins, anything that doesn't serve me anymore. Breathing in renewing light, into that organ. Pausing, allowing the light to enter, to be digested. Breathing out any remaining toxins. And checking if there's another organ. Maybe I focus now on my liver or on my digestive system or on my kidneys. And I want to work now on my blood system or my lymph system or my nervous system or my urinary system. So I can really focus this renewing light into any system in my body. I'm going to do 3 more renewing breaths into this new system. Breathing in the renewing light. Maybe it's the same color, maybe the color changes. Pausing, this light enters and is being digested. And breathing out, releasing any toxins that are ready to be released. And taking 2 or 3 more breaths at your own pace, finding that rhythm, breathing in renewing light into a specific place that needs renewal. And at the end of the next out breath, just resting for a moment, letting go of any effort or concentration, just allowing the body to rest, feeling a new movement that just happened from a few minutes of breathing in this renewing light. Just noticing the effects, what changes in my system. And allowing myself just to rest and relax. And we're going to take a couple minutes to focus again on the quality of abundance. And this time we're going to take in, when we breathe in, the ability to receive. So I breathe in through my nose. What does it feel like when I receive? Opening up to receive as I breathe in, receiving what the universe has to offer. And I pause and I let it in as much as I can. And when I breathe out what it is that I'm here to give, to offer to the world. So I'm using my breath to help me with this flow, with this movement of receiving and giving. When I breathe in, I'm opening up to receive everything that the universe has to offer to me. And I make sure to stop, to pause, and allow it in, allow it to enter my body. And when I breathe out, I allow myself to give my unique gift out into the world. Breathing in anything that I'm open to receive right now. Pausing letting it in, feeling it enter my system, breathing out my unique gift, feeling how it flows from me out into the world. Breathing in, opening up to the generosity of the universe, of all the gifts it has to offer me today. Pausing, allowing it to sink in, and breathing out, feeling how generous I am with all the gifts I have to offer. And just taking 2 or 3 more breaths, focusing only on the first part. What is it that I would like to receive? Maybe it's something that I notice I've been receiving and I just want to amplify that. Or maybe it's something that's been difficult for me to receive, and by breathing that in, I'm opening myself just to receive that right now. What is it that I'm receiving right now through my in breath? And as I breathe it in more and am open to receive it, how does that feel? What changes inside of me? Is there a sensation that changes as I open up to receive something? One last breath, opening up to receive, feeling what that feels like when I'm opening up more and more to receive. And just resting for a moment, feeling somewhat more full now that I've let myself receive and I've opened up to the gifts that the universe has to offer me. I'm now ready to give. And I'm going to focus now just on that out breath and really feeling what is this unique gift that I would like to focus on today, that I'm here to give, to offer to those I love, to the universe, to the world around me. And when I breathe out, feeling how I offer this gift to the world every time I breathe out. Breathing out my unique gift out into the world. Maybe I can start to imagine what changes in the world as I offer this gift. Is there any sensation or feeling that I get as I breathe more and more of my unique gift out into the world? 2 final breaths, breathing out my gift, my offering to the universe. And resting from breathing, from concentrating on the breath, allowing myself just to feel the effects, the flow of opening up to receiving and to giving, feeling this flow. Something is coming in, something is going out. And it allows this abundance and generosity to open up more and more in my system. And I can just rest and enjoy this new flow. Feeling the effects on myself, on the world around me. Really allowing myself to imagine the change happening. And taking a final breath, a very slow breath in, holding it for a moment and breathing out with a light sigh. And giving myself a little hug, bringing some physical touch to my arms, maybe to my face or to my chest, to my thighs and legs, bringing back some physical presence to my body, and slowly allowing my eyes to open up again back into the space, alive and present here and now. Thank you.